Greetings, Knights of the Great Legion. This is Master Max88, and welcome to another Max Reacts, where I'm gonna be taking a look at Nonexistent video made by Battington. This is his latest installment in his remake of the Five Nights at Freddy's Tape, originally uploaded on Squimpus McGrimpus channel. Thankfully, this one was not taken down by YouTube, so it's already a huge improvement. It was uploaded just fine. There was no problems with the community guidelines, so I'm really happy Battington managed to get away from that. And it's a rather long video, about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna keep the intro short. I'm gonna get right into it. We'll see what's up with this non-existent video. And yeah, subscribe to Battington if you haven't yet, by the way. Battington is quite possibly my favorite content creator when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's VHS or analog horror in general. He's just one of the very best, so definitely take a look at his channel if you haven't yet. But anyway, non-existent video, let's go! Well, there you have it, folks. That was non-existent video. What else did you expect? I mean, the title's pretty clear. It's non-existent. So, yeah, be sure to join the Great Legion's Discord server. Take a look at the Patreon. It's always appreciated. The support helps everything greatly. And I'll see you in whatever I do next. So with that, as always, take it away. Hey, we do a little bit of trolling. We do just a little bit of trolling. I couldn't help myself. As soon as I saw the title of this video, I just immediately thought of doing something stupid like that. So, there you go. I just had to do it, but there is an actual video that exists, and we're going to be taking a look at it for real now. So, let's go. I do apologize if I pissed anyone off with it.
Fredbear employee, and welcome to the Mascot Costume Assembly Training Tape.
Yes!
There are two types of suits, Fredbear and Bonnie Bun.
Bunny Bun!
These suits double as both animatronic suits and wearable
I
costumes.
don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Cost efficient and eliminates any differences in appearance as to not break the immersion.
Preformer? Wait, hold up, was that? Was that on purpose? What's up with Preformer? Here comes the pre! Okay, sorry. Anyway, there you have it. Animatronic and Preformer.
The wearable costumes will only be used when the
animatronic is in
repair.
I sure don't like how that Preformer's looking at me. Hey! Best birthday ever. Best birthday ever. Wouldn't you want the exact same thing on your birthday? I sure do. That's what my dreams are made of.
The suit is made up of 3 layers.
I have
the
fucked up
first layer
dreams.
is a fabric costume that we normally see. The second layer is a fiberglass shell that forms the structure of the character. The third layer is an exoskeleton. This layer is the closest to your body when being worn. It will help support all the weight of the heavy components, and is responsible for holding all the spring
necessarily. Anytime I have to deal with those exoskeleton suits,
used to attach to the animatronic.
Character in the game where the video died due to it.
However, these springs can be very dangerous if the suit is not prepped carefully. Now,
because of the spring lux, it just so happens.
To prep the costume into suit mode, We shall start by winding up all the spring locks with a hand crank. Insert the hand crank into the lock sockets located behind the animatronic. There are 10 lock sockets in total, 2 on each limb, 1 on the back of the body, and 1 behind the head. Next, remove the gloves and feet.
I really ought to be taking notes here. Like I said, those spring locks always ends up
You'll need to remove
poking
the
me in
head
the ass.
before taking off the costume.
Or other
Simply
several places.
remove the head as well as the fiberglass structure underneath. Then peel off the fabric costume. Once removed, you'll need to detach the fiberglass shell from the exoskeleton. Lastly, remove the exoskeleton from the animatronic. To put on the the spring locks too much. Next, you'll need to
Because it might
reattach
trigger them?
the fiberglass shell
See,
back on.
that might have been what I did
Then,
wrong.
put on the fabric layer. Once applied properly, put on the gloves and feet.
By
Lastly,
yourself?
You'll need to put on the head, but before you do, you'll need to put the head into Preformer mode by winding up a small socket on the inside of the head.
There's no way
remove
one
the
person can
fake
do all
eye.
that by himself or herself.
Perfect
It's
for-
impossible.
For you to see.
You
In the
definitely need
event of a
assistance.
spring lock failure, do not panic. Keep as still as
Don't
possible
panic, you
and
say!
call for help. Calm your breathing and have a partner wound up the hand crank to lock the spring locks once more. Then safely and gently remove the suit.
Don't panic as you're bleeding out on the floor. Stay calm, you're just dying. Fredbear jaw great. Hey, don't get yourself in trouble with YouTube again, Battington. You gotta be careful about what you show here. Community guidelines, man. Community guidelines. Sensitive territory. You bit someone.
Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you can check inside those suits in the back room.
That part I vividly remember from the original Squimpus McGrimpus Let's Play sticks. Michael. The tickle fingers are becoming. Yeah, no kidding, something was wrong with the suits. You don't say. Let me tell you a secret, okay? Same thing happened to your father. Killed him. But only for a while. Only for, what? It's not how it usually works. But yeah, sure, let's find him. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank you. I'm not good with those. I always forget. Okay. I'm ready to commit arson. Ready when you are. When this is done, we'll be free. You'll be free too. We're all free down here, Georgie. May not seem like it, but I believe your brother will forgive you. I've forgiven you too. How kind or good, Michael. Despite what you might think, you do deserve this happy ending. Story about arson and love. It fits together so
Well, folks, it's
beautifully.
been a real pleasure having you here tonight.
We had to say goodbye, but cheer up, there's always tomorrow.
And just remember that a friend is the best thing you could ever have. When life gets you down, a friend will be there to help.
Yeah. For example, there was this one time I got stuck in a water machine, and a friend of mine had a cut a hole in it just to get me out.
Got stuck in a washing machine? Are we gonna get a video for that? Are we gonna... That'd be rather interesting, actually. I'd be looking forward to how this guy got stuck in a washing machine. But anyway, that would be the end of this so-called non-existent video. As we found out, it's actually very real. It exists. It's here. Yeah, and the ending definitely brought back some old memories of mine. Like, the original Squimpus McGrimpus tapes are way, way, way back in the memory bank. I haven't seen them since, Jesus, let me double check here. Since way back. But just to be accurate here, let me double check. I think 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. But yeah, definitely 2 years ago since I've seen the FNAF VHS finale of Squimpus McGrimpus. So it's been a while. 2 years? It's quite a long time. So it's definitely good to revisit the Squimpus McGrimpus FNAF content through the remake of Battington. It helps refresh my memory, but also helps us rediscover it in like a brand new light. Obviously, Battington is not recreating it as it was. He's adding his own special twists to a lot of elements. So it's just fascinating to see all around. Hopefully, like I said, this will not get him in hot waters when it comes to YouTube. I've experienced a lot of troubles with YouTube myself as of late. Their community guidelines just becoming more and more strict. More and more random as well. You know, it's very difficult to keep yourself in a safe spot on YouTube because their rules are forever changing. So something you uploaded years ago may not work next month or tomorrow. It's always changing. So anyway, great stuff. I once again encourage you to subscribe to Battington if you haven't yet. One of the finest creator when it comes to FNAF VHS or analog horror. And yeah, this is truly the end now. I'm not gonna be pulling any kind of tricks I mean at this time. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in whatever I do next. And for real, take it away.